What's up, all my spiritual YouTubers? This is Gennaro, aka Bodhi Boy G. How you guys doing today? My channel is Wow Oracle. Well, what I'm here to do today is I'm here to connect with my light workers, my healers, my starseeds, my indigo kids, all and everybody out there on a spiritual path, making their way through their spiritual journey. So what I'm here to do is I'm here to do a one-card check-in with the LightWorker Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, just to see what's going on in and around your space, what's going on in and around your energy field, and where you sit right now at this time on your spiritual path. So what we'll do, like I said, is pull one card for each of the signs, starting from Aries all the way through Pisces, for all of my light workers out there, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. What's going on with my Aries right now? My Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd on their spiritual path. What is going on with my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? All right, Aries. So you guys got initiation by water. Okay, so what you're doing right now is you're clearing away all the stuff that's no longer serving you, really going through and doing the work, you know, letting the emotions flow, allowing those stagnant energies inside of you to release themselves. It's like today you could be having a good cry, you could be having a good shout, you could just be very emotional. And I want you to understand it's because you're at a new initiation where spirit is really clearing your energy field from all that stagnant, unwanted emotion that's no longer needed on your path at this time. It's like you're ready for that new level, and this is what has to be done right now. That's the work that has to be done. So Aries, if you're feeling like you're really emotional today, just let those emotions flow, step into the flow, and let that water come through you and make its way out so it can be released and transmuted back to the earth below you so that you can gain some new spiritual insight. Because what we have here is we have 2 and we have 3. So we're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroad right now. So you really need to make that decision to go through and do the work. You know what I'm saying? And then with 3, if you're willing to do it, you're going to really reap that growth necessary. Okay, Aries? So let's go ahead and let's move on. Let's go on to Taurus. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. Okay, Taurus. Woo! That was way too many cards. Literally 10 of them flew out. So I'm going to go ahead and refocus back in and just ask for a more specific message. Spirit, can I have a more specific message for my Tauruses? My Tauruses, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. Can I have a more specific message for what's going on in my Taurus's spiritual path and spiritual life? What's going on with my Tauruses, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Wow. So first we had a whole lot of cards. Now we get no cards. Let's see. What's going on with my Tauruses? Tauruses, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, guys, what's going on here? There we go. Okay. That's why. You guys got the second ray of wisdom. So Spirit was kind of like, you know, standing behind me, putting their hands on my shoulders, saying, okay, let me get you ready for this. Let me get you ready for this message before I pop the card out. So what's happening today in and around your space, Taurus, is you guys have a lot of internal knowledge, a lot of internal wisdom, and you have no idea where it's coming from. You're like, people are talking to you about certain things, and they're like, hey, do you know about so-and-so? Do you know about this? And you're like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, well, how did I know about that? Where did that just come from? Huh? But what it is here is that it's because Spirit is downloading a lot of knowledge into your space because it's knowledge that you need to have. It's information that you need to be able to share. So really be open to that flow. Even when you're like, I don't understand how I knew that, or I don't understand where that came from. This is about you trusting and believing that what you know is to be true, because that's what's happening here. Is there's a lot of internal guidance inside of you that is giving you the right answer to things that you have no idea about, because Spirit is really partnering up with you today and bringing that beautiful energy into your space, okay? So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to move on to my Geminis, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going on with my Geminis? What's going on with my Geminis? What's going on with my Geminis today for Saturday, May 23rd? All right, Geminis. Okay, you guys did get 2 cards. Normally I only do 1 card, but I'll go ahead and take them. So what we have is we have karmic clearing and we have family of light. Okay, Gemini, so what's happening here is that you've done the work. You've learned the lessons. You've gone through the hard times, especially with your family. You've gone through a lot of hard times with your family, and that's now clearing away. It's clearing away. You're feeling that better connection with your family. You're feeling that love. You're feeling that flow of energy between the 2 of you, between the 3 of you, between all of you. You know what I'm saying? There's just like this beautiful tie that binds you all together, and you're really feeling that energy around your space today, and you're feeling really good about it because, like in the past, like I said, you were a little murky about the relationships you were in. You were a little bit murky about the family ties that you had, and maybe they didn't understand you. You felt very misunderstood, but guess what? That's all clearing now. That's all clearing away so that you can have a better relationship with the people that are around you, the people that you grew up with, the people that you resonate with. And things are just looking up, they're looking better, and the day is getting brighter and brighter as you go along. And you're just like, wow, I love my family. I love my family. I might have not been able to say that so easily in the past, but now I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it loud. I love my family. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to our Cancers. See what's going on Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. What's going on with my Cancerians? Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for May 23rd. What's going on for my Cancerians? There we go. All right, Cancerians, you guys got number 8, Starchild. Okay, so what it is that you are starting to reconnect back with where you actually came from. I feel like what I'm getting with a lot of this, with this card, is you actually resonate not from the Earth planet, but from another place, another dimension, another time. And you have been sent here at this time to Earth to reincarnate here, to bring about some new energy, some new love, and some new, excelling forward that we didn't have before. And it's like, that's what happened here, is that you definitely resonated from somewhere else, but that place teamed up with the beings of Earth and said, okay, we're going to give you some of our people because they're going to be able to help you move forward. They're going to be able to help you be enlightened and see the truth for what it really is. And that's who you are, and that's what you're doing. You're awakening to that today. Maybe for a long time, like I said, like I told the last time, you felt really misunderstood. You didn't really resonate very well with where you were. But what's happening is you're realizing it's because you're not really from here. You're not really from here. You're from somewhere else, and you were sent here to do some work in this lifetime, and you're waking up to that work today, okay? So feel that energy flow, feel that connection, and you'll know how to move forward. You'll definitely know how to move forward, okay? So we're going to go ahead, we're going to move on to my Leos. My Leos, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for May 23rd. Ooh, okay, Leos. Wow. You guys got a very, very powerful number. You guys got 33, Master Healing. This also has to resonate with Serapis Bey. So it could be that some of you out there are trying to connect with him. And what Serapis Bey is doing is coming in and he's giving you the key, giving you the ability to open up the book of wisdom and gather whatever it is you need to move forward. So it's like all you have to do today is kind of like really decide and think about what it is you want to learn, and you're going to suddenly be cracking open into that wisdom. Like if you want to know how to develop your psychic abilities, if you want to know how to channel, if you want to know how to get into metaphysics and be an empath or connect telepathically with somebody or find your true love or whatever it is today, know that all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask, and that is going to be delivered to you because you are being given that ability to really tap in. So say a little prayer to your higher powers, ask them about the things that you want to know, and you'll start to feel that energy really flowing into you, and you'll start to understand how, what, and how you need to move forward, what you need to do, what you need to focus on, what maybe you need to learn, what education you need to get into, to be able to gather all the energy that you need for the things that you're asking about, okay? So yeah, beautiful, beautiful number for you today, okay? So definitely feel that energy around you. And like I said, say that prayer to your higher power and ask them for what it is you're trying to get into, okay? And they're going to answer your prayers very, very quickly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to my Virgos. My Virgos, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. All right, Virgos, here we go. Ooh, hold your center. Okay, so things might be trying you today. Things are really getting to you, getting under your skin. People are bothering you. Situations are bothering you. It could be everything that's going on in the world right now. You're just feeling like, ugh, I can't handle this anymore. I need to go. I need to move. Spirit's asking you to relax, remain calm, and hold your center. Even though you may be feeling a little bit like this right now, what's happening inside of you is this. Things are happening beneath the surface. Things are going on. You're getting new energy downloads. You're getting new spiritual energy coming into your auric body. And it's like you just need to hold your space, even though when things are really trying you, things are murky, you're just like, I don't know how to move forward. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, ugh, God. Spirit is asking you, hold your center, don't give up. Things are going to change, things are going to come in for you, and things are going to be very much different. Because, we have 3 here, that's about growth, and then we have 4, which is structure and foundation. So yeah, just stay firmly planted where you are. Don't falter, don't give up, because things are happening beneath the surface, even though you can't see them, okay? All right, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to move on to my Libras. We're going to see what's going on with my Libras, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. All right, ooh, Libras, you guys also got Serapis Bey, Master Healing, number 33. What a powerful card. What a powerful card. Really, it's like seriously, Libras, like I was telling Leos, whatever it is you want to get into, whatever it is you want to learn about, whatever it is you're trying to tap into and enter into that, that field or that door or open that door, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is take some quiet time and speak that out loud. Speak it out loud to your higher power, and they will really listen up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to do you guys a little favor right here, because there is a prayer or incantation that comes with this card. So since 2 of you got it, I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. It's the Master Healing Prayer. Okay, give me 1 second to pull that up, and then I'll share that with you guys. Okay. All right, this is what it is right here. So if you want, you can listen to this later, write it down. I'll kind of try to speak it slowly so you can get all the words. And this is the kind of prayer that you can say or ask about when you want to learn something new. Okay, so here we go. It says, I call upon loving Master Serapis Bey and his Master Healing through the clear flame of truth and grace. I ask to know in the perfect time and the perfect way, according to divine wisdom, the truth in all matters of importance to me and my divine life journey now, including, and this is where you enter in anything that you want to know about. And then once you're done speaking that, you say, I ask to be lovingly shown my true nature, my deepest desires, and my most inspired dreams. Please help me know myself so that I may know how best to live my divine destiny. May all beings on the path of self-knowledge be assisted and supported with unconditional love. Through my own free will and divine grace, so be it. Okay, so yeah, so Libras and Leos, with that today, if you want to speak that out to your higher power today, they will definitely more than likely be listening, okay? And Serapis Bey is going to be really around you, helping you to do this, helping you to know what to say. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to move on to my Scorpios. We're going to do one of my Scorpios, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. What's going on with my Scorpios? All right, Scorpios. Cool. Past life activation. Okay, so I get the same message kind of every time with this card, and it's really beautiful message. Okay, so what it is that you have spiritual gifts, you have spiritual talents that you're finally waking up to. And these spiritual talents have been with you for many lifetimes, many incarnations. And maybe in past lives and past incarnations, they weren't exactly like accepted. So it could kind of like go along with this whole tarot thing, you know, this oracle card readings and tarot card readings. That's wasn't exactly accepted, you know, maybe say 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, you know, whatever. People kind of like were killed for it, you know what I'm saying? People were hung at the cross for being witches, you know, burned at the stake for being witches and fortune tellers and things like that. And it wasn't accepted. It wasn't allowed to be open. You weren't allowed to be open, that kind of stuff. You couldn't be crystal healers. You couldn't, you know, be StarSeeds and LightWorkers, because people were like, you were misunderstood. And oftentimes your life was taken because of it. Well, what's happening is that those spiritual gifts are being reactivated now in your life, because we are in a time of acceptance. We are in a time of tolerance where people are open. People are open to a spiritual way because nothing else has kind of worked up to this point. So everyone's got to be more open. Everyone's just like being awakened and activated to the more spiritual side of self. And it's so beautiful. You have to agree with me. It's so beautiful because it's so necessary. It's so necessary for us to move forward at this time. It's part of our evolution. And now is a time for my Scorpios to be woken up to their gifts so that you can share your gifts and use your gifts and help other people around you. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to my Saggies. My Saggies, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going on with my Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd? What is going on with my Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Oh, also, I want to tell you guys, Happy New Moon in Gemini. Happy New Moon in Gemini. I know it was last night, but it's okay. I want to share that with you guys anyways. So, Saggies, what you guys got is the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge, okay? 42. Yeah, you're really shining today. You're really shining today. Even though everyone around you is kind of like feeling that murkiness and that muddiness of what's going on in the world, you're like not letting that get you down. You're like, I know that things are going to be all right. I know things are going to be okay. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm going to continue doing me, and I'm going to shine. Even though everyone around you, look at them. They're kind of like, ugh, I can't handle this. I don't want to do this. They kind of look like zombies. Like, well, yeah, because people are like, been home so long, they don't have any color. Say no one's been in the sun. But you, look at you, shining brightly, going, look at me, yeah, I'm good. I'm stepping up to my life, and I'm not going to let anything hold me back or hold me down, because, you know, we have a 4 here, and that's structure and foundation and stability, and then we have the 2, which is choices and balance. So you're coming from a very balanced place today, making the choice to not allow everything around you to get you down, but you're stepping up. You're stepping up, and you're not only stepping up for yourself, but you're lighting up other people as well, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on. We're going to move on to my Capricorns. My Capricorns, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. What is going on for my Cappies? Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for May 23rd. What's going on with my Cappies? All right, Cappies. Ooh, power of the divine masculine. Okay, number 10. So new beginnings, potential, opportunity with all the power you have inside of you. It's like that inner fire. It wants you to step up and do something big today and do it with verve and passion and power. It's like that side of you that wants to get into something and wants to control is really just coming out, and you're feeling so good, so ready for the world, tackling everything happening around you and not letting anything hold you back. You're like, you know, for maybe it also could be too that for a long time there was an imbalance within your feminine and masculine side inside of yourself. It could be man or woman, doesn't matter. We all have both. We all have both sides of that inside of ourselves. So it's sometimes that can get out of balance, you know, when we're too much in the nurturing, loving side and not really taking care of our business. So today, I feel like that's what's happening for my Cappies on their spiritual path, is they're taking care of business. You know that song, taking care of business every day? Yeah, that's you today. You are really taking care of business, getting things done, handling everything so well, and just creating your best life. It could also be there too, what I'm feeling here is that some of you are tapping into that divine power of the masculine, and you're trying to help us out with this whole thing that's going on in the world. Because if you look here, you see these molecules and this science happening here. Maybe some of you are working in the medical field, and you are going to know something today. You're going to know something that's necessary, that's needed for us to move forward in our world, and you're going to really help us out, okay? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's only a message for certain people out there, most definitely, but I feel that. I felt that energy right now when I looked at the card. Like someone is going to be coming up with some new kind of scientific something that's really going to help us out, okay? So be open to those energies, all right? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to my Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Saturday, May 23rd. All right, Aquarius. All right, you guys got the initiation by fire. Okay, so with this, you have a very powerful mind, a very strong mind. It is like a sword. But you have to be careful today. You have to be careful because it can be a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? It can kind of hurt and heal at the same time. So you have to be able to make the decision on which way you want to go with it. Do you want to use your mind for good, or do you want to use your mind for manipulation and destruction? Because you definitely have the power of both. With this initiation by fire, this is about you making that decision to burn away the parts of you that are destructive. Burn away the parts of you that are not serving your good anymore, and only allowing in the high positive frequencies and energies. So you have to make that choice today. You have to make that decision. Put yourself in a protective bubble like this shows here, and allow yourself to release what's no longer serving you so that you can work only for your highest good. But I see that it's a choice though. It is definitely a choice you have to make, because we have a double 22 here, and that's about balance and choices, okay? So you need to bring that balance back into your life. If you've been kind of getting to that murky, muddy side of life, you need to bring yourself back out of that, release that, and step back into balance. Because what's happening here is there's a little bit of an imbalance here. And Spirit is asking you to make that choice. Make that choice of where you want to go, what you want to do, and how you want to move forward. Because today you're either going to be able to move forward, or you're going to move 10 steps back. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful with that energy. Be careful of what it is you're getting into. Be careful of what it is you're doing, because it may not be the right choice for you, okay? It just may not be the right choice. And Spirit's asking you to really, really watch out for what it is you're doing today, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move on to Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus. Okay, Pisces. Okay, you guys also got the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. So yeah, looking good today. Feeling really good. Not allowing to get held back or held down by what's going on around the world. So what I want to do is, since, you know, I'm kind of doing that thing now too, when two signs get the same card, I want to read the invocation that comes with the card. So I'm going to do that for you guys too. But I want to let you know though, first and foremost, you guys are looking really good today. Feeling really good. Not letting what's going on in and around the world to really bother you. But you're like, okay, I understand. Things are crazy. Things are intense, but I'm going to feel good anyways. I'm going to make that choice. I'm going to get up and I'm going to make that choice to be happy. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and read that invocation for you guys. So let me pull it up real quick. All right, here we go. 42. It says, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Raphael to help me discern truth and find the information and understanding that will enable me to feel peace and experience penetrating insight in my life. I am thankful for the gift of intelligence and understanding that help me live my best life in service to love. May knowledge serve the liberation of all beings through unconditional love and divine mercy. through my own free will, so be it. Okay, so if you're feeling held back today, definitely just speak that out. Speak that out into the universe and let yourself feel that peace and feel that penetrating inside, okay? Well, those are your messages for today. I hope they resonated. If they did, please comment below. Let me know how. And if they didn't, that's okay. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Come back tomorrow. I'll have a whole other set of messages and you might resonate with the message then. If not, and you need some more insight in your life, there's many other beautiful YouTubers out there that share messages every day, and I support them all. We're a very tight-knit community of people who are here to help people on a spiritual path of enlightenment, okay? So I just want to say thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, please like, click subscribe, hit that bell if you want to get notified of my future content. And yeah, this is Gennaro, aka Bodhi Boy G, and this is my channel, Wow Oracle. I'll see you guys tomorrow.